One felt very good. Very, very good. Yo, Will, what's going on, brother? How we doing? If you got any questions about your swing, feel free to ask them while I'm here. Got a little night sesh going on for you. It's been a minute. You remember me? I do, Will. I do. Thanks for that thumbs up. Share this with your friends. I do remember good old Will. Always super active, and I appreciate it. If the two of you that are in here have any questions about your golf swing, feel free to ask it. More than happy to help. Mm. I'm working on a few things myself, letting those hips go first, not losing my angle, staying in posture. Just like that. Can't complain. Can't complain about that. What's up, everybody? Yes, sir. Trying to spread the algorithm, as you always say. Yeah, that's the whole point, man. That's the goal. Trying to. No guarantees. Sometimes I'm on it. Sometimes I'm way off of it. So it really just depends. But tonight, I'm feeling good vibes. I'm feeling good vibes. I'm feeling like it's going to push me out. I'm going to go back to having like 300 people in here again. That'd be ideal. So share it, like it, hit the red heart button a bunch of times. Help a brother out. That's not what you want right there. That club head kicked out. So something that I've been working on, Will, if you care. What's best to help avoid thinning irons? Great, perfect. That's a good one. You know, it's funny. I actually just posted a video on that. You can go watch it, like it, but I'll also explain it. A couple things we want to focus on in not thinning my irons is my weight transfer and my hands, keeping my angles, right? So I want to feel that when I get to the top that I'm taking my weight and I'm transitioning from the inside of the ball of my foot to the outside of the ball of my foot forward, keeping my chest stacked on top of the ball. And then after I'm stacked on top of the ball from there, I'm going to feel that I pull down, but not pull down where the club goes out this way, pull down to where I'm staying in posture, not losing this angle, and then sweeping around and exiting left. So weight transfer, pull down, exit left. So that's going to be the number. No, I just posted a video on it, but I watched it. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah. If any of you guys are in here, got any questions about your golf swing, feel free to ask me questions. I'm a plus 2.3-ish handicap at the moment, and would love to answer all of you guys' questions. Currently, I'm working on rotation, hip rotation, forcing that hip to go first, feeling that when I get to here, I'm transitioning and then sending hips, pushing into the heels, making sure I'm feeling very heel heavy through the impact. That's the goal. But appreciate you, Will. You're the man. If you're in here, you like what you see, hit that thumbs up button, hit that red heart button, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I'm live. I appreciate y'all. Got an 8-iron in hand here. Gonna hit a high draw for you. High draw, baby. High draw, baby. Can you guys see the ball? Can someone comment below and let me know if they can see the ball? How do I stop duck hooking my driver? I pulled up one of your videos on the course. I had a awesome. I hit it 400 yards at 15. That's awesome. How do I stop duck kicking my driver? That's a great question. Only a few things are doing that. Currently, I don't have a tee, but I will demonstrate it with DOD because I'm built different. A couple things cause duck hooks. One, the first thing we want to take a look at is if your grip's too strong, right? If my grip's really strong, that's going to cause me to flip that hand over a lot, which is going to close that face down. What I want to try to feel is more so a neutral grip or a weaker grip if I'm strong. If I'm not so strong, then it doesn't really matter. Okay, so number 2 would be that I'm stopping my rotation. I'm getting back to center and then flipping my hands, and my hands are getting active. If my hands get too active, where's that ball automatically wanting to go? Left, right? So what I'm trying to feel more so is I don't stop the rotation. My weight keeps going forward. I'm through the ball, and my hands happen last. So I make impact last, and my hands aren't firing over. They're firing out, down first baseline versus across the ball left, right? Oh, no. I just talked about how good I was at DOD, and I just topped the first one. All right, so here we go. DOD. Don't fire left. That's the goal. Darn. Still a little low. Is this a driving range? Yeah, this is a driving range. Yeah, ball fly is perfectly visible. Cool. Love from Scotland, mate. Awesome. If you ever say Andrews, I'll have a round and play 1-on-1 of +1. Awesome, dude. That's so sick. Drop a sub. If you follow me on Instagram or DM me over there. I'd love to be friends. No big. Go Halos. That's right. Go Halos. I'm a big fan of that. Big fan of that. That's my #1 comment tonight. Go Halos, dude. All right. DOD King, you ready? Here we go. All about tempo, all about weight transfer. Tempo, weight transfer. I mean, you can't get any better than that. If you guys are in here, you like what you see, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit that red heart button. I'm sure I would. I'm sure I would struggle. I'm sure I would struggle. If you hit that thumbs up button, hit that red heart button. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button as well. All I do is try to give you free golf content, answer all you guys' golf questions from +2 handicap, and make sure you hit that bell icon. But ask me some questions about your swings while you're here. If you're struggling with something, ask me some questions. I'd feel free. I would love to answer them. I mean, you just can't get any better than that, you know? Just can't. Sauced. Justin Rose. I know, dude. Appreciate it. There's only 5 thumbs ups right now, guys. There's 62 of you in here. Give me some more thumbs up, people. Help me out. I'm trying to give you free golf content. All I asked was for the sub and the thumbs up. That's it. I'm going DOD right now. That deserves some more thumbs up, people. I.e., yes, sir. Loma Linda, to be a matter of fact, friend. So a couple things I'm trying to focus on here with the DOD is that I'm actually trying to play it like an iron. I'm trying to get my chest over the top of the ball and making sure that I'm swinging down and sweeping the low part of that arc, compressing the ball versus trying to lift it. A lot of times when people try to hit the DOD, they try to lift it in the air, and that causes these tops and chunks, which is like this, where I just kind of, darn, you know, because my weight didn't transfer through the ball. Got to make sure my weight gets to a transfer point. And my chest kind of smothers the ball here, and I'm kind of playing it like an iron. Also, the biggest thing about this is that I always try to feel, you know, like 60%. Don't try to crush it, because that's when you get a little ahead of yourself. Boom shakalaka. Grub Menifee. That's awesome, dude. That's super cool. If you guys are in the comment section, make sure you ask me some questions about your swing. If you're new here, I'm a +2 handicap. I give you guys all the answers of what I think could fix your issues. Duck hooks, slices, hit a draw, hit a cut, hit a stinger, hit it high. I'll help you out. Grip, DOD, how to hit driver, period. I've got you. I mean, just so good. So good. Great stash, dude. I really appreciate the people that appreciate a good stash, you know? This was I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Top Gun made me do it. So I'm just gonna join that bandwagon. All right. Part of it is I feel like I am playing it like an iron when it's teed up and end up hitting under it half the time. Can't seem to get the club head an extra inch off the ground and make square contact. Yeah, dude. So that's big. But a couple visual keys that I can maybe try to help you understand is that try to keep your lead eye, left hand or right hand, it doesn't really matter. Try to keep your lead eye on the driver swing on the back side of the ball, right? You set up square and tall. Just slide your trail hand down to your knee, the top of your knee. Reach over, grab it. Keep your trail eye behind the ball. Make sure that it stays behind the ball the entire impact. That should get that ball. Obviously, that was 3 wood off the ground. That should get that ball into the air more and less scooping it or less sliding on it. Yeah, so Justin, hope that helps, brother. Let me know. Any advice for swaying versus rotating? Yeah, I got you, brother. Put this away because that's going to be hard to demonstrate with. So I got a pitching wedge and an 8-iron in my hand. Try, dog. I'll try it. Yeah, no worries. Appreciate you, Justin. Drop a sub if you already haven't. And hit that thumbs up button while you're here. Hit that red heart button. Hit that bell icon. Help brother out. For swaying, this is how we do it. Okay, so I have a pitching wedge and an 8-iron in my hand. I'm going to take the pitching wedge, put it in my put it out in front of me like this, or put the 8-iron. I'm going to hit it with the 8-iron. I'm going to take the face of the club, face of it, point it out in front of me to where I'm facing, and leave it on my back trail hip here. Just leave it there. Now, if I sway, that club's just going to stay on me as I turn and rotate. Okay. If I rotate, my goal is to dump this club that's behind me, dump it behind me. I want this club to dump behind me as I come take my swing. Okay. So set up to it. If I'm swaying away from the ball and my hips aren't turning, then that club's going to stay in front of me. If I'm rotating, I'm going to dump this club behind me and swing. Now, okay, hoselled the crap out of that, but I'm talking as I'm doing it. So let's do a real one. All right, we're all human, you know? Okay, lock it in, dump it behind me, rotate. So focusing on not pulling away from the ball is going to be huge on that, and just turning that back to target a little bit more is definitely going to improve that. But that's how you don't sway. Try that drill, practice it out. Let me know how it goes. Hit that sub button for me. Beef. Yeah, 100%. Kind of hit it with Justin's reply. Yeah. Should I keep my head back through the entire swing? So if I'm hitting a driver, I got to get to, let's say this. So this is what a driver impact should look like. Okay, when I get down to the impact, let's say my ball is at my front foot, my club to my front, my shaft to my arm should be a straight line. If the club's in front or behind means hitting like an iron, straight on impact means I did it correctly, through means I released it too early. So I'm trying to feel this move, right? And my head should be about right here, slightly behind the ball, not backwards C, just to where I'm lifting up at the ball, my hips are rotating. Not like I'm way far behind it, like I'm like this. That's not what we want. But okay, done. And the scoop, I meant more too much swing forward. Okay, but that makes sense. And thank you for the new drill. Awesome. Did a lesson in California. I am in California. Yes, sir. Gay. Gay. Your name's Anal, dude. What are you talking about? Should I keep my head back for the irons? No. No, sir. So if I'm swinging irons, I'm focused more on compression, which means my chest and head and everything should be over the top of the ball, right? So I should be set up here, nice and square, stacked over it. As I go, I'm pulling down into transition, and I should be something along those lines right there. So here, versus here, right? So compression of the irons is key, and I want to make sure I'm staying sternum over the ball all day. Okay, that's our goal. Everybody, if you're in here, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, hit that red heart button, drop a sub for me, help me grow. I'm a +2 handicap. All I do is give you guys free golf advice and help you fix your swing. So I'd really appreciate if you guys hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, and then most importantly, hit that bell icon. That's going to be huge for us, hitting that bell icon. Shaking that now. Drill for good tempo and contact. Yeah. I got it. I got a P wedge in my hand right now, so bear with me. But here's a drill for good impact, good contact, okay? And then I will add this into tempo. This will help with tempo as well. All I'm gonna do is take about 10 balls, okay? And I'm going to hit them like this. So I'm gonna go to parallel checkpoint 1, which is right here where this club gets to parallel. I'm gonna make sure my club head matches my spine angle when I get to parallel right here. And from this point, all I'm gonna do is break the right elbow just a little bit, transition the weight, and rotate as hard as I can and try to create speed. Try to create speed from right here. Okay, not using my hands, just using my turn. Okay, I'm going to do that about 10 times. So parallel, break, rotate, turn. Then I'm going to go to where my next progression for that would be where my arms get to parallel. My left arm gets parallel. I'm going to feel the pull down, transition, rotate, same feel, all hips, nothing else. Okay, that's going to help with my impact and consistency. And then the last one would be a full swing, pausing at the top. Okay, up here, pause at the top, turn and rotate. Okay, those are the three that are going to help with tempo and with consistency on the impact. Okay. I could ask so many questions. I'm not good at all. No worries, man. That's what I'm here for. Ask me as many questions you want. What's the best grip to hold your clubs? Thanks, sir. Nice. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I don't think there's a best. I think it's a preference, but I trigger finger, index, pinky, and then I trigger finger this, and I trigger finger my index, and I shrink my thumbs down, and then I make sure that my V's that I create, this V right here, are pointed in between my shoulders, nice and neutral. Now this would be a neutral grip, so those V's in the middle. Stronger grip would be behind, weaker grip would be over. So just depends on your shot and your swing that you're going for. Don't that one more time. Do that one more time. Which one do you want? Do you ever say that's one when someone accidentally knocks out two? Caleb, absolutely. That's like you have to do that. Have to do it. Guys, if you've watched this far and you aren't already subscribed, I'd really appreciate you subscribing to my channel. I just posted some new videos on lessons. Go take a look. Hit that thumbs up button in this chat right now. Help me grow. Help me get this to more people. Hit that red heart also. Let me get you guys more content as much as possible. Just all I ask in return is that you guys hit that sub button, hit the like button, and then go watch my videos. Please, really appreciate it. How do you get rid of hook? That's great, because I'm actually trying to figure that out too, Jay Wilkes. Not figure it out. That's my miss too. So I'll answer all those comments in a second, but for a hook is a lot of times lack of rotation, too much hands. Okay, so if I could be playing the ball too far forward, so let's pretend I have a 6-iron in my hand, so let's pretend I have it too far forward. That's going to want to make the ball go left because it's way too far forward in my stance. My club head's closing down. Number two, my grip could be way too strong. We need to weaken the grip just a little bit, weaken it out, and see if that helps it. Number three would be that if I get to the top here and I stop my rotation at the middle and my arms just keep going, that ball is going to naturally want to go left, right? So what I want to feel is more so that I get to the top, my hips fire, and no matter what through impact, I'm forcing that ball down that line, right? Club head down line nice and long, right shoulder low through impact, exiting left, and then first base line's my feel. So like if you ever played baseball, I want to feel inside the ball because the club's shallow, no hands, and just rip that thing, grip and rip it, freaking go rip it and rip it. Let's see. Man, I'm behind. Sorry, guys. What do you think about the Jim Ventos closed stance swing? I'm not really sure what that is, to be honest with you. Thanks. Yeah, no worries. Question from the Jim Recovery. What arm you feel on the downswing? I feel the left. That's kind of what I focus on. And I don't really feel arms, Diego. I feel my hands. Never in a lock. I've always used a baseball grip. Can't get out of the habit now. Man, that's wild. Baseball grip's like wild. Never been able to do that. Good luck. Nice job. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Drop a sub while you're here. Do that still. I'm sure you mean drill one more time. Subbed and gave that like. Good stuff, man. Caleb, thanks, buddy. Is Richard sitting in the chair outside looking at you and shaking his head? Nah, Richard isn't here, but when I am here, normally he does that. Sean, do that drill again. All right, Winston, which one? Can you, is it the one where I break down each one, Winston? And I'll do it one more time if that's the one you're talking about. Big sauce at the train, dude. I can't. I don't have a 6-iron in my hand. Or do not shift your weight. Or you do not shift your weight. Donnie, what do you mean, Donnie? How do you stop hitting behind the ball? So if you're struggling with hitting behind the ball, that could also be a weight transfer issue, or I'm casting my hands. Casting meaning if you've ever been fishing before, I get to the top and I throw my hands, throwing my club at you, right? And I'm throwing them too early and then pulling down, okay? And I've got here and I go way behind the ball, or I'm not transferring the weight and letting those hands exit. So I want to feel my hands, I want to feel my weight transition forward, keep that angle, and then the ball should go. Weight transition, keep the angle, release the club. That's how you stop chunking, and that's how you stop thinning, right there. I also just posted a video on that. Go take a look. Help me get my watch hours up. I want YouTube to start paying me. That would be awesome. Please go watch it. Watch it like 15 times. Thanks, yeah. Tempo. Yeah, I got you, brother. Winston, here's what we do. You're gonna go to the driving range. You're going to set up to the ball. You're going to go back to where your club reaches parallel, making sure your club head matches your spine angle here. Club parallel to the ground. From there, you're gonna break that right arm down, transition the weight, rotate and fire the hips. Parallel to parallel is your goal. So down to down, right? Not all the way through. So here, parallel, club head matches spine angle, break, transition, okay? From there, after you do that about 10 times, you're gonna go to where your arm is parallel to the ground. So left arm parallel right there. And then I'm gonna pull down, transition, and keep the turn. So left arm parallel, pull down, transition, keep the weight going, all about my hips here. Okay, all about the hips there. That's my goal, is rotation. And then the last one would be full swing, but pause at the top. Full swing, pause, transition, keep that weight going. And that's how you do it. Now, as you progress, you're going to have like a millisecond of a pause. So this is how we get tempo, right? So here, here. Sometimes it happens the best to us. We all hosel it, but millisecond of a pause. Then I go left arm, pause. Then I go to the top, full swing. And my pause is super subtle. Super subtle. Okay? Try to get that tempo right there. Thanks, yeah, but seriously, I'm garbage. I'm about 40, 50 yards in. How can I stop flying over the green? Basically a good chip drill. Yeah. Best way to drill the shift and turn. Got a couple for you. I got a good chip drill for you, my man. So let's say I'm 40 to 50. That's my 58 degree for me. And this is a good one for the turn as well. I put this. How do I do this again? How did I do this? What was the drill? Yeah. Here we go. All right, so I put this club in my heel going out that way. What I'm trying to feel is that I stay on this club nice and long and not before I make impact with the ball, okay? So chip and turn, I'm focusing on chest. And then after the ball is long gone, that club is gonna fall. Because through the impact, I wanna be squared and balanced. I don't wanna be like bringing my hips in or my knees in, right? So here, club's long, ball's long gone, club drops and follows. Okay? That can be both of your guys' drills there for squaring that club out. Thanks for clipping it. Appreciate it. Yeah, dude, sorry. I asked my lady. It was like impulse. I was like, I'm right by it. I'm just going to go. Great. Yeah, dude, thanks. I have a hard time with hip rotation and tend to sway. Any drills for that? Yeah, Lan, I just did that. I just did a drill for it, but I'll do it one more time for you. But really fast, got to stop and get my spiel really quick. There's 108 people in here. and I only have 18 thumbs up. I'm begging you guys, just hit the thumbs up button for me. Hit that subscribe button and bell icon for me. I give you nothing but free golf content. All I ask in return is that you help me grow by dropping a sub. That's all I ask. And then I'll continue to answer all of you guys' questions. And I just ask you to hit that thumbs up button inside this live, and then go subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notified next time I'm live. Appreciate you. But here's the drill I have for swaying and hip rotation. I have a pitching wedge in my hand, and then what do I grab? I guess I grabbed a 5-iron. So I got a pitching wedge and a 5-iron, okay? If I'm swaying, first of all, I'm going to set this club where the face of the club is pointed the same direction my body is, okay? And I'm going to lean it onto my hip. If I sway and when I take this club away, the club's going to stay on my hip and not go anywhere. It's just going to go up like this, right? My goal here is when I turn, I want to dump this club behind me. Let that right hip turn, dump that club behind me. And then from that point, that's going to be my fire. That's going to be my timing to transition and fire. So dump it behind me and rotate through it. So one more time for the people. If you're struggling with swaying or rotation or any sort of turn issues, try this drill. Make sure you dump that club behind you. Don't sway and keep it on your lap. Dump it. Dump it like your high school prom date right here. Woo, baby, that was good. I'm coming, people. I'm coming. Don't you worry. All right, let's see where we're at. Mark, thanks, man. How do I smooth swing? How do I trust a smooth swing for good distance, man? That's a tough one because thank you, good drill. Yeah, absolutely, man. No worries. Sorry, flying, dude. Really quick, one more time. I got to read up the comments I missed, and I'll get back down. Explain inside out swing, and is it as far as out as first baseline? Not fully as far out, but close, very close. You flying, dude? Yeah, I know. I was gonna come hit balls there. Just wanted to make sure he wasn't gonna judge my swing all night. Nah, dude, you're all good, brother. He's not here. Thank you, good drill. Yeah. How do I trust smooth swing and good distance? So here's my thought process behind smooth swing, good distance, and that I really focus on that with my driver. Trusting like a smooth swing would be that I get to the top and all I'm doing is trying to feel the turn. So I'm thinking like in my head 60%, and then the ball comes out 80% because obviously I'm not going to swing 60%, but I feel in the tempo 60%, and I hit the ball a lot straighter when I do that. So that's how I do that. You can thumbs up is under the triple dot in the top right, people. I know, right? Come on, man. The audio volume seems weak. Let's see. Oh, I'm messing it up. I'm messing it up. Please hold. I think that better. Hello. Put it down there. Let's see. Thank you. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for the subscribe. Nice. And you were using a 5-iron just now. Yes, I was, Lan. Are you a PGA member? No. I am a +2 handicap, and I want to take my PAT to be a professional, but haven't been able to. Thanks. Yeah, sounds great to me. Awesome, guys. Thanks for thank you for all the thumbs up. Appreciate you. Make sure we're hitting that sub and that bell icon. That's the next step. Appreciate all of you. Do you think about wrists or wrist angle at all during the swing, or is it something you should set and take away and not think about? I'm actually the opposite, Mark. I try to feel that my hands do the least amount. So that includes my wrists. Like I just want to be here, right? So nice and slow. I kind of just want to feel that I take it away, rotate, hands really not doing a whole lot. No turnover, no flip, just so gentle. And that's why I don't wear a glove. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but I don't wear a glove when I play. I don't wear a glove when I hit because I try to keep my hands so relaxed. And if I squeeze, then I get blisters. So I try to feel nice and calm hands and just all about the Benjamins, baby. Just kidding. All about the turn. That's the goal. You'll pass for sure. I hope. Yeah, I just haven't had a chance to go out and do it. I think it's like you got to shoot like 74, 2 rounds in a row, and you get like a lunch break in between. You got to walk 2 rounds in a row, 74, both rounds, and that's how you pass. But I have not had a chance to go do it yet. Goodness gracious, that's 3 tonight. That's wild. I don't ever, and I mean literally ever. If you've asked anybody that plays me, I don't hosel. I duck hook. There we go. Might have just killed the cart guy. Happens the best of us. So new drills to control handsy swings. Yeah, dude, I just freaking did it. Yeah, so the towel drill is really good. Helps me not involve my hands a whole lot. So, and there's a few ways you could do this if you don't have a nifty towel for you, but tuck that towel underneath your armpits. Don't drop the towel. If I'm flipping my hands to the impact, you're going to notice it. So if I get to here and I'm like this, you're going to freaking see that my hands should not be flipped like that through the impact, right? I need to focus more on long extension through the contact, like this. All about towels. Long extension through. So long. Yeah, I definitely just killed that guy. And then a couple mods to that would be that I kind of try to go all the way up, let the right arm drop, and try to keep the left arm. Oops, he's going to be super mad at me. Try to keep the left arm in. Okay. And then if you're if you're someone that doesn't have a towel and you're on the course, you're struggling with that, just tuck your sleeves in, tuck your armpits, and try to feel that you don't let go of that ball or of the sleeve. That's how we do that on the course. You'll see PGA Pro players be like this all the time. Well, they'll kind of fix their shoulders and they just tuck it in their armpit. Same feel. Oh, 78. Cool. Yeah. No, he's not, but I don't think it has a door on it. Any advice to the first 12 inches or so of the backswing? Yeah. Super important that I don't hinge early. I don't want to feel that club gets so far in front of the club head gets so far in front of my hands, meaning like this. I don't want to feel that as I take it away, I'm like that. I want to feel that as I take it away, I'm like that, where my triangle is creating that depth versus my hands. And then most important, I don't want to take these thumbs and like roll them open. I don't want to be here. I want that club head to stay nice and square and naturally open as I rotate my chest. Try to keep the butt of the club in your sternum through the majority of the swing. So take away, butt of the club, down through. Nice swing. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you guys. If you're in here, hit that sub button for me. All 100 of you, hit that sub button for me. 2-iron, Mizuno blade, my long drives. I constantly slice the ball. What would help? Let's see. My long drives, like in a long drive contest, because that's a different golf swing. Or like you're like when you try to hit it far. Answer that question, then I'll explain it. Got a 2-iron blade here. Shout out that golf guy for not giving me his 2-iron, freaking jerk. Ooh, that was a little heavy. Why was that heavy, everybody? Why? What caused my heavy swing? Anybody got any answers? Because I'll answer it, but what caused my heavy swing right there? Two iron down the throat, dude. Anybody? What caused the heavy swing? Thanks. Yeah, no worries, brother. Answer that question for me, Quentin, and I will tell you what I think. But also, anybody in there, what caused my heavy swing? Rotation. Exactly, Mark. Great job, dude. I stopped my rotation through the contact. threw my hands at it. So, and that's been something that I'm struggling with, which is why I'm focusing a lot on my hips, trying to feel that when I get to here, my hips are leading that swing all the way through it. But goodness, 2-iron right down the gullet, dude. Good job, Mark. Everybody go subscribe to Mark's page. Answer the question awesomely. Stop the rotation, lost the rotation. Man. Oh no, chunk it again. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. No, I don't think it was over the top. Just playing golf in general. Every time I swing with a wood or a driver, I slice the ball. Yeah, that's great. But you have to stay connected. Yes, sir. LOL. Hit a stinger. I got you, Carlos. All right. So, if you're struggling with slicing your drive or your woods, couple things. One, and now hear me out about this. It could be too far forward in your stance because now your club is closing out and exiting left in the arc, and that ball is wanting to go right because the face isn't 100% closed down. Number two, your grip might not be strong enough, meaning that when I get set up to the ball, I want this lead hand to show more knuckles, and then same thing underneath, so that club head has the ability to turn and close a lot more. Number three, when I get to the top, I could be stopping or not rotating. I could be swaying. Number four, when I pull down, my right shoulder is the first thing to go, and I want my right shoulder to be the last thing that comes around. So our feel in hitting a draw would be that this right shoulder is the last thing to come around, shallowing out the inside of that ball. So here, here, okay, not that right shoulder coming around first where I'm going boom like that, right? I don't want that right shoulder to come first. I want the right shoulder to come last, or trail shoulder in my sense, okay? So try those things. Let me know if they fix. Hit a stinger. This is for you. 2-iron stanger. 2-iron stanger. It's about to be low as hell. Oh, no. Gosh darn it. How did that go so high? That was wild. You know, I'm going to blame the ghetto ping pong range ball. Oh, that was so good. That was so good, everybody. Man, that thing rose. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That's so good. Okay, bye-bye 2-iron. I'm going to go back to some DODs for you, for the people. DODs for the people. Is it good to hinge your wrists early? No, I don't think so, because then you're going to have to unhinge them later. Do you have any drills that you use to help stay connected, or tips to help hips through properly? Yeah, Travis, I focus on the course. I'll tuck my shirt in my armpit, so I'm feeling that I'm staying connected, not trying to drop that armpit. At the driving range, I have one of those blow-up balls that go in the middle of my swing. Also, I try to feel that when I take it away, I have a slight pause at the top, so my hips and arms can sync up a little bit better. Those are definitely key things that I want to do. If you want shallow, is it a feel like hitting behind the ball with weight on lead side? Philip, I don't believe so. I feel the shallow would be more of like a pull down as my weight transitions forward, yes, but more of like a club getting here, right hand getting a little bit more flat on the downswing and through. But I don't think it would be like you're hitting behind the ball. What is the number one tip on hitting solid irons every time? The greatest Cooper. I did an example of a drill where if you go back and watch this live, I've done the example like 4 times, but you get your club to parallel, focus on rotation. Get your arm to parallel, focus on rotation, and then full swing and pause at the top. Those 3 steps hit about 5 balls in each increment, and that's going to be how you focus on getting better impact and better compression of the ball. Okay, but same feel though goes for DOD, right? So I want to feel that I'm hitting a iron shot here, letting my chest get over the top of the ball. Big high draw, freaking 300 yards. Shellac that thing. Shallow tips, Philip. Yeah, thanks. It'd be dope live stream on the course. Metal on metal. I do live stream on the course, dude. I've done it a few times. Definitely helps. It's cool. But it's harder because I don't actually when I'm live streaming on the course, it's really hard to answer your guys all your questions, set up the camera, and hit the shot. So I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's fun. Oh no, I kicked it out. Kicked it out. That's what I thought. That's so good, dude. Oh my God, that's so good. Hell yeah. Rang that bell. Yes, sir. Good tip on hitting a shallow. Good tip on hitting a shallow. Yeah, I need that swing. Dude, I got you. Just follow me. Need a female filmer. Got one. Got one. She just does it. She's never down though. But I got one. Anybody want to come be my filmer? Any of you guys live in Southern California that want to, once I get monetized on YouTube, get paid through YouTube with me and run my camera? Because I got very expensive camera. I just can't do both. So if you are that person and you feel like you want to get involved with the duff, I'm looking for a cameraman and a camera crew who will also edit my videos. Goodness. Okay. I need that first. Sir, you are quite behind, Viva. How much you paying? Quentin, well, that just depends, man, how much you offering. Because if you're shooting and editing, then we can talk. But if your skills doo-doo, then probably not a whole lot. But if your skills real good, then I'd be interested. DM me on Instagram. You live in Arizona? I live in Southern California, dude. Sorry. Basically, yep, that's exactly. I'm in Southern California. So, like, IE currently. I am, Viva. I am. You want to be that guy, dude? I'll pay you. Quit your day job, golf with me, and get paid to film. I'll pay you in booger stuff. Guys, I promise you, and I'm not even exaggerating this, I have a video on my YouTube channel. You can go look. I hit a DOD off the side of a hill, 310 yards. I am the DOD king. Like, I am the DOD king. So, packs and bags, Quentin, let's go, dude. Driver with no T, man. That's called DOD. Ew. I know. Inland Part. Seriously. I know, man. Sorry. I'll record the highly intended Brandverse Duffer series. I know. Coming out. Coming soon. You'll be bigger than good soon. Hey, dude. I really appreciate it, Mark. That means a lot. I'm trying. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. I really appreciate it. The only way I actually get bigger than good is if all of you guys subscribe, hit that bell icon for me, because I'm getting no views on my videos because none of you guys get notified. If you do get notified, then you don't watch, which is even meaner. So please hit that bell icon, subscribe, and then hopefully that helps. How does the lead hip move in the downswing? That's great. Film with Carter, film with the midget. Film with Carter, film with the midget. I don't know what that means, dude. Do you have a good drill if you struggle with duffs? Yeah, dude. Of course I do, because I'm the Duffer's Diary. Yeah, so first I'm going to answer the lead hip question. If you're struggling with your lead hip turning, you want to feel that as I get to the top here, first of all, I'm pushing this lead knee into the big toe of my trail knee, right? So that would be the rotation where I'm still stacked over the ball, not swaying, just turning that right hip back, pushing into the right heel here or trail heel here, okay? And then all I'm going to do is take this lead knee and push it to the pinky toe, putting my hips back to square, right? Pinky toe back to square. And then from square, I'm going to drive this left hip straight back, but at a diagonal as I rotate through. So I want this left hip to move this way at a diagonal. Notice how my trail heel isn't off the ground yet, and I'm not moving towards the ball. I'm moving around. So transition to back to square, left hip back, through. Okay? That is how your lead hip should move. Do you have a good drill if you struggle with duffs? Yes. DOD King is named Carter. Oh, he makes good videos. He does make good videos. Yeah, he's kind of short. Sorry, my fault. Yes, I got what you're saying now. My bad, my bad, my bad. Yeah, so if you're duffing the ball, a lot of times that comes with stopping rotation or casting my hands. Casting my hands meaning like if I'm fishing, when I get to the top, I'm throwing my club at you, and then I'm stopping the rotation, which is causing it to stay behind me, or my weight transfer isn't there. So I'm not getting in front of the ball like this. And so, for example, if I'm hitting an iron, which I have a driver in my hand, so this might not go well, but if I'm hitting an iron, I want to feel that my chest stays over the top of the ball the whole time. And if I get this ball to where my chest is staying behind the ball as I rotate through, I'm going to chunk it and duff it every single time. So I want to cover this ball, smother it, smother that ball with my chest over the top of it, feeling that rotation through the swing every single time, right? So transition, chest over, through. Now, like I said, driver, really hard to do because it was way too far in the middle of my stance. But thanks, Viva. This is why you're my #1 MVP, dude. Yeah, so chest over the ball there, feeling that go through the ball, right? Smothering that ball. Now, as a DOD swing, I'm playing just inside the heel. Still play it like an iron, still as I'm transitioning my weight, but golly, dude. Friggin' golly jeepers. Thanks for the rotation example. Yeah, dude, sorry. Jay Wilkes, appreciate it. If you guys already haven't liked, subscribed, hit that bell icon. Thanks, Metal. Then please do so. If you're watching this whole time and you haven't done that already, I hope you slice off teeth the rest of your life. Just make sure that you know that. Advice on the bounce of the club. Mark, that's a great question. The bigger the bounce, the more it's gonna get used. The smaller the bounce, the more it's gonna slice through the ground, not the ball. Yeah, but also explain that a little bit more. What do you mean by advice on the bounce? Excuse me, pardon me. That's not YouTube appropriate. I'm sorry. Guys, that's not good. That is not good. Right there, no bueno. More bounce to the ounce. Yes, hey, that's great, Viva. Look at you. That's awesome. Attack angle for a good bounce contact. Mark, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not 100% sure. I struggle with understanding the bounce as well. So let me do some more research and then I'll try my best. Let's see. I got a privacy screen on, so I can't really tell what you see here. But let's see, I'll give you a little bit more depth. Let's see here. Where's the ball at in that? Not too far from there. Let's get that thing right there. Okay, chest over the ball, right? So take it away, chest still over the top of the ball, right? As I compress, transition the weight, chest over the top, down through. Okay, so one time. That's how. Thanks. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, no worries. Drop a sub for me. Hit that bell icon. Biggest thing that you could do for me right now. Oh. Oh. No. Gosh, dang it. Someone just told me my reel on Instagram doesn't have sound. Anybody want to go look on Instagram and tell me if my latest reel that I just posted like an hour ago doesn't have sound on it? Please. That'd be awesome. So I don't have to end my live. Oh, God. Thinking about where I could have turned the sound off. Gosh. Got him. Got him right in the trunk. Got him. Oh, God, just a little short. Long takeaway. Long finish. weight transition through the ball. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. There we go. Thanks. Yeah, thank you. No worries, guys. Best drill to fire your hips and stop using your arms in your swing. Hayden. Yeah, so let's see, drill to do that. I'm not entirely sure of a drill, but I can talk about my feel a little bit on what I'm trying to feel through that. So when I get to the top, I'm trying to feel that my weight still transitions forward as I'm coming down and around. And I want to feel that the club at the top kind of falls into the slot in a slight pause. So when I get there, I kind of want to get that weight transferring. Gosh, it's a I want to get that weight transferring at the top right there. So now that club's kind of sitting into the slot, and that's going to give me that pause and hip turn. So slot, turn, rotate. That slight pause at the top gives me the ability to let those hips go first and fire, versus like if my arms are getting fast and they're getting too far in front of the hips, right? So I try to feel slight pause, turn, and make sure my hips are finishing through that swing. I don't know about any specific drills that helps that. Obviously, I'm sure I could think of one if I just sat here for a second, but not off the top of my heezy. Thank you, yeah. Put your hands close to the body. It may seem far from the body. May seem far from the body, yeah. You're the man, brother. Keep doing your thing. Thanks, Hayden. Appreciate you. Always hype me up, man. You're the man. You're the real MVP. Spacing. If we're talking spacing, I would talk like this, right? So, pinky finger, thumb. Pinky finger on the bed of the club, thumb on the belt buckle. Dangle the right arm in a relaxed posture, and then just put it on. That's my posture. That's my setup. That's the goal. Okay? So, that's what I'm trying to feel, and that's what I'm trying to set up. The only time that my club would get closer to my body is when I'm chipping like a short one, and I want to kind of stand in posture. But other than that, that's kind of the same posture every single time. And I got a 4-iron in my hands right now, so. Tired. Great tips. Thanks, man. Appreciate you guys. Mark, Hayden, Metal to Metal, Viva, Jay Wilkes, O'Seal, Quentin. All you guys have been commenting a bunch. I appreciate you all. Thanks for being involved in the live. It means a lot to me when people are in here actually engaging. That's what makes it fun. So I appreciate you guys. If you guys already haven't, I do this for free. I don't ask for you guys to give me any gifts or any subs like that. I just ask that you sub to my channel, hit that bell icon, like my videos, watch my videos, so YouTube will pay me. I'm just a few hours short for my watch hours to get paid by YouTube. So please help me get that so I can start getting monetized through YouTube. So if you feel ever so inclined, hit that sub button, hit that thumbs up button while you're in here, and please, God, hit that bell icon so you get notified when I go live or when I post, because I keep getting no views. How do I have 11,000 followers but no one views my stuff? Tell me that. How? How is that possible? Do a live marathon. I don't know what that meant is. Oh, 36 hours straight? Yikes, dude. Oh, man. Jesus. That'd be so crazy. I don't have 36 hours free, dude. I wish I had 36 hours free. The feel I'm going for is like Hayden was talking about, those hips turning, right? Calm hips. Calm hips. Low hands. Feel the turn. This mat is so bad, dude. Right here, it's basically concrete. It's like worn down in the middle. Wow, that was bad too. You know what it is? My back's getting tired, guys. There we go. All about that sync up. All about that sync up. Charges. Which swing speed make it look effortless? One 118, 120, something like that. I don't really know. My swing speed. Yeah. My playing yardages versus how far I can actually hit the club are drastically different. But I preface, I'm 6'6", so I'm really tall. So I create a long pendulum before you come at me for my yardages. But my 58, I play about 110 and under. My 52, about 125 and under. My pitching wedge, which I need a 54, but I need a something in between my 50 wedge, my pitching wedge, and my 52. My pitching wedge, I'll play about 145 and down. I can full swing a pitching wedge and get it to about 155, 160, but I don't ever play it that far. And then 9 iron, probably about 169, 70 down. 8 iron, 185, 190 down. 7 iron, 210 down. And 6 iron, 215. And down is where I'll pull it. 5 iron, 220, 4 iron, 230, and driver, I average carry about 315, 320, depending on the course. So, yeah. Yeah, so it's all understanding the rotation. Once amateur golfers, or I'm an amateur too. Once newer golfers or higher handicap golfers struggle with, or once they understand the turn and where to create the power and where to create the speed in the swing, then it becomes a lot easier. If you're struggling with creating that speed, then that's where or you're creating it too early. Yeah. Remember the original followers when you make it big on YouTube, man? Just keep on putting out great content. People will find you. You'll be monetized soon enough. Hayden, I appreciate you, man. You're the OG. I appreciate you, dude. You will be in my autobiography when I am famous. Be like, my boy Hayden on YouTube always shout me out, dude. Always following, always commenting on my stuff. I appreciate you. How do I get my club path inside? Yeah. Feel the over under, right? So it's all about the pull down. If I want the inside swing, I'm going to get to the top of my swing, and I'm going to feel that when I get here, I want that club head to fall behind me and my right shoulder to be last. I don't want my right shoulder to come over to the ball. I want that right shoulder to be the last thing that comes around. So pull down, rotate. Right shoulder last. So that ball's going to turn over left coming from the inside of the ball. So making sure that I'm compressing still, but here, pull down, letting that club get behind me, the club head get behind me, and transition. That'll get that ball to turn left every single time, right? So now we don't want to get, so those last two were a little left, right? So I don't want to get too far with that club head behind me. I still want to stay on plane, but I want that club to get behind me like this, not like this. How do I get my club head? Yeah, just like that. All right, guys. Boy's tired. Had a long day at work. Wait, 640. Hazel. This depends on the shot. I wouldn't say necessarily 60-40. Maybe 60-40 through the impact, but not on the start. We don't need that. Just neutral, 50-50 would be where I start. There's 104 of you in here. 31 thumbs up. I'm gonna give you my spiel one last time. I'm +2 handicap. Started at 19 handicap. Worked my way down. I've taken a bunch of lessons. All I try to do is regurgitate that I paid hundreds and hundreds of dollars for, so you don't have to. All I ask in return is that you guys subscribe to my channel, like my stuff, make sure you hit that bell icon so you get notified when I go live or when I post. I'm trying to get my watch hours in so YouTube will start to pay me. So please watch my stuff, like my stuff, comment on my stuff, engage in my stuff, just so you can help me grow and I can continue to give back to you guys. I will never ask you for money. I'll never ask you for gifted subs. I'll never ask for anything like that. I just ask that you make YouTube pay me. That's what I want. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll be live again very shortly. with TikTok potentially closing out of the United States, who knows what's going to happen, but I've been a lot more active on YouTube. I'm trying to push all my followers over to YouTube. So I'm going to be mainly doing my stuff here. So please make sure you hit that bell icon, hit that sub, and we'll be live again in the next day or so. Okay. Appreciate y'all. Duffer's Diary. What did we say here? Sorry. Mike is tweaking. Was tweaking. Hello. Thanks, Duffers. Yeah. Please thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks, Mark. Yeah. Appreciate you guys. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Duffer's Diary. Out.